Hello, everyone. I'm Holly, and this is week 7 of my D20 series. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm using a D20 die and this list that I made on some super fancy paper to decide what I'm going to paint. And just for reference, I've got animals and I've got jobs. And some of them are real jobs and some of them are just each. But it's just kind of a cool way to decide what I'm going to paint. And then I end up making them and putting them in these like tiny little ornate frames that I've got. This is, I think, week 4. You should still watch that video, even though I just ruined it for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and roll. 2. I've got a rat. 6. As a knitter. Okay, I'm using kind of a weird shaped frame today, so I figured it'd be easier if I cut this out early, so that way I can kind of figure this out and at least keep the correct shape. But I think I'm going to go for like very grandma core on this one, so we're going to give her like a big like chair. That's what I'm thinking. That they'll be sitting on. Just thinking kind of like one of those like Victorian tufted like by the fireplace type of vibe. I don't really know if that's how chair legs look. I don't think they connect. Let me adjust this. I'm gonna have to go look up a picture of a rat because this just looks like a... Yeah, hold up. Okay, scratch all of this. Well, except the chair. I feel like this kind of looks like a dragon or something, the way that I'm drawing this. And it has this little angle here, and then it flattens out, and they've got bigger ears than what I was giving them. I was giving them like tiny little beaver ears. I'd been drawing beavers all week. Don't ask me why. I feel like this is just not the right angle, you know? All right, we're just erasing this whole thing. I never would have anticipated that drawing a rat would be this hard. There we go. That's looking a little more like a rat. I feel like for some reason this face is just a little bit too, I don't know, round here? I feel like this may take record time of every week that I've done this so far. This is looking like this is probably going to be the longest time it's ever taken me to like start getting a drawing ready, you know? Yeah, I think that's good. And if it's not good, whatever. We're just going to do it at this point. So I'm going to start with the nose before I lose that. Because I feel like that's kind of going to be the part that if I lose it all, it'll be this in the drawing. So while it's still fresh in my mind. Pattern on the wall here. Maybe some very loosely sketched like fleur-de-lis, because to me this rat seems kind of French. I don't know why, that's just what the vibe is for me. I'm giving like English, you know? Like Victorian-esque house. getting this little like orange mark in here, but I guess that's okay. We'll make it look a little bit more intentional in a second. That's a little bit dry. I think what I'm gonna do, just so that way this blends in, is just like a tiny bit of orange around the edges here. Just kind of make it look intentional. It's kind of what we do with tattooing, right? When things don't work out, you just make it look like it was meant to be there. And that's the only way you can cope with messing up, because that is much more permanent. Or at least it's like on somebody, you know? And this is just on a frame. That's kind of cute. I like that little gradient almost. We'll do a little bit down here at the bottom. There. I think that looks much better. Sorry about the lighting change, guys, but here is the close-up of how it turned out. Obviously, like I said, we're waiting for it to dry a little bit, but it's our rat knitter. I feel like there could be like some sort of funny pun, but anyways, here it is. Okay, everyone, so there you have it. That is week 7 of our D20 series and our rat knitter. If you have a name or honestly a good pun for this, please leave it in the comments. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next week.